In my family, there is no room for mistakes that will only leave you with consequences. As a child, I was taught that success would get us far, especially in school. My parents always told me, do good in school and you will be accepted into a good university with a full scholarship. Every time I brought home a report card that was filled with B's, my parents were never completely satisfied. They would always say, you can do better. Even when I brought home a few A minuses, they wouldn't be satisfied. If it wasn't the highest score I could possibly get, it wasn't good enough. As I grew older, I got into the habit of doing all my work and getting decent grades that would barely satisfy my parents. Once I started high school, there were so many people to talk to, places to go, and things to do. So that's when my grades started to slip. As I would go out and hang out with my friends, I became less interested in school and more interested in the high school world around me. When the report cards were out, I got the gut crunching feeling. I knew my parents wouldn't be happy. As I suspected, my parents were disappointed and all night wouldn't stop talking about the bad grades I received. They couldn't understand why I wasn't doing as well as they knew I could. I always knew my parents wanted the best for me, and the pressure was only done so that I knew how valuable my future would be. I knew that in the long run I would thank them, but not then. My parents took away my privileges, no more hanging out with my friends, going out to eat, anything that they thought distracted me. I obviously agreed to everything they said. I begged and pleaded for them to wait until the next report card, promising I would do better and that my grades would improve. I felt scared that they wouldn't accept me because of the grades I got. I was disappointed that I couldn't impress my parents and make them proud of me. Through the time that I was waiting for the next report card, I would always jump at the vibrate of my phone, thinking it would be my mother calling to complain about a missing homework assignment or to ask me to be home straight after school let out. I felt like I lived in prison, where my moves were watched by the security guards that were my parents. I was always mad because I didn't have any freedom, but even me not being happy with them didn't make my parents forget about that one bad report card. I applied for a job called Girls Leap, hoping I would be accepted and earn money for the summer. After the intense 20-hour training, I felt a strong bond with the other Leap girls. At Leap, they taught us how to set our own boundaries based on how we felt and how comfortable and uncomfortable we were in a given situation. I would always go back to thinking about the pressure my parents had on me. Girls Leap helped me find confidence and helped me realize that if I wasn't comfortable, that I should do something about it. After Girls Leap, I felt more confident in myself. I felt that I could talk to my parents at an adult level. I was completely nervous when approaching my parents. I thought they wouldn't understand, but at the same time, I knew I was doing the best thing for me. But once I got all the words out, I was extremely surprised to see how understanding they were. They just wanted me to do my best. Telling them that the pressure was driving me insane was the best thing I could ever do. I know that my parents would always want the best for me, but that day, I felt like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and it's all thanks to Girls Leap for giving me more confidence to stand up for myself.